Hi Libras, this is your weekly reading. I'm back with these weekly readings. Hope you guys missed me. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing good or had a good January so far. So we're going to be going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And I'm also going to start from now on with a soul message to start off the weekly as like a little transition, which I think will be really nice. And then your astrology section that I go over when I'm going over what's going on in the sky, that will be posted as a separate video, I think, before I post all these, all the 12 signs. Okay, if you're interested in that. And then I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, my beautiful Libras. So when it comes to your soul message for this week, you guys got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? So maybe someone just called you right now or is about to call you, and this is your sign. Maybe you should answer it this time. Maybe before you would be like, and block, or like not even pick up or go straight to voicemail. But maybe this time you may like have like this like inner voice that's telling you, you know what, this time I'll pick up, or this time, okay, let me listen to what this person has to say. But on a deeper level, maybe you could be feeling like your soul is telling you to try something new or go on a different path, or there's something, this like inner voice that's speaking to you very soon. So what is your soul calling you to do? Answer that call. All right, so Libras, when it comes to your health for this week, I feel like you are receiving a message or sending out a message or an inquiry when it comes to your health, and that may lead to you like making a purchase or scheduling something or starting a new subscription. And it could be something new, like a new product. Maybe it's like a vitamin supplement or food or something that may help you with your health, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So you could be trying something new or receiving a message, or maybe like a doctor or someone's getting back to you about an inquiry you had and you set an appointment, or you start a new vitamin supplement or a new treatment, or you're taking a new class at the gym, or you know, it could be anything, but it's something small or something that you're new at, or it's like you're new to it, you don't have as much experience doing it, or you haven't tried this before and you're like, oh, you know what, okay, let me try this, let me see where it goes, or you know, it could benefit me. So you may be making a purchase or buying something that is going to be beneficial for your health. Okay, all right. And then when it actually feels like this is something that is probably going to be a little bit more economically more economic, or just less expensive than maybe you thought, because it could be something like maybe you were taking some kind of vitamin before, and now this new vitamin that you found or from a different company may actually be a little bit cheaper and more cost effective. Okay, all right. There's snow outside and there's like a little kid like trying to like play with the snow and like make a snowman or something. It's cute. All right, and then when it comes to your I did post it on my Instagram stories. If you guys are ever interested, I'll always like show little things that are going on, or animals and nature that I see sometimes, even though I'm not always active on there, but when I am or have time, I'll like show little cute things that I see. Anyways, okay, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, Libras, this is a week where like you finally like have this light bulb moment, this epiphany, or like you finally like something makes sense. You like, oh, I realized that, or like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that, or now it makes sense. Like, I get it. Okay, so if there was something maybe you were confused about, or you just weren't sure, you didn't have clarity, or there's some confusion, this week you finally like it makes sense. So you're like, okay, now I get it, or it makes sense now. And I was just confused about something, or I didn't realize it. So you have like an epiphany, an aha moment, a big realization, okay, or of something that maybe you didn't realize before or was confusing you. So you may this information or something you come across or read, watch, hear, it like illuminates you, and you may now feel like you can move forward or have inspiration or feel motivated, and you're not kind of like in the dark, because maybe you didn't have certain information, and because you felt like you were in the dark, you couldn't proceed, you couldn't like make your decision. You're like, well, I don't know, because I need to know this and I'm not sure. So maybe now you'll be able to make a decision or move forward on something that you were kind of like iffy about. So epiphanies, realizations, aha moments, and then you can proceed forward. And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side here, we have the Knight of Crystals, Page of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Seven of Crystals, Temperance, and Akashic Records. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a Sagittarius possibly, or maybe Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those, okay? But I just like to mention it because sometimes it helps. So I will say that it does look like there could be some kind of reconnection, reconciliation taking place here with either someone you already know from the past, or someone that you have this like soulmate connection with possibly. So it could be someone new, but I kind of feel like this is someone you already know, or someone, an ex, someone from the past possibly, or maybe you guys took a little bit of a break and you kind of had some time apart. But it looks like whoever this person is, you guys have history, like you know each other, or maybe you had a past life together, okay? But both of you, I'm saying this because both of you are like remembering the past, or like you're nostalgic, you're going down memory lane, and both of you are thinking about each other. Both of you are missing each other. You're like reminiscing, you're thinking of like the good times, and like, oh man, I wonder what Libra's doing, or like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. Like, oh yeah, I remember we did this today and that was really fun, or man, like those were the good days. Like you're both reminiscing on like the good memories, and you're missing each other and you're thinking about each other. And what's funny is that like you are probably thinking like, oh, I wonder if they're thinking about me, or I wonder if they miss me, and they're thinking that same thing about you right now. So it's like you guys are both like really thinking about each other a lot right now and missing each other, and to the point that like I actually feel like you've probably have like kind of did some lurking or trying to investigate, like I wonder what they're doing, or like I know I said I wasn't gonna look, I know I wasn't gonna like lurk on their page, but something's like itching in me and I can't like wait. I just want to see what they're up to, what they're doing possibly, because I don't feel like there's any hateful energy between the two of you. Like maybe you guys had a very peaceful separation or breakup, or it was because of work, school, or something, like, or maybe it just kind of faded away, but there's no like animosity, or there's no like hatred between the two of you, which probably makes it easier for you guys to like miss each other, you know? I do feel like if there was a separation or breakup or whatever, it could have been because of work, a job, school, or some kind of like logistical thing that just made it kind of difficult for it to work out. So this person, I think, has been really patient and has been waiting. I feel like they haven't been in a relationship, or they haven't been like dating or like doing any of that stuff. They've just been very focused maybe on like their career, their work path, school, been kind of like on this like, you know, trying to get things right, trying to get their life in order, and they're trying to be patient and, you know, kind of work through some things, maybe some things that they were struggling with. And I do feel like this person maybe is spiritual, or they're becoming, or they've become more spiritual. Maybe they're a teacher, or maybe they love philosophy and like traveling, history, anthropology, and like learning about people, cultures. And I feel like they've been learning a lot of patience, because maybe they were really impatient before, or had like temper, you know, issues with like anger, aggression, temperament. And I think they've become a lot different now, or like their experiences that they've been going through, or they went through, have been teaching them a lot more wisdom and knowledge, and trying to be more positive and kind of like go on a different path than they were before. And you've been kind of on your own path as well, like working, grinding, trying to get your life in order together, and just being patient with yourself. And, you know, contrary to belief, like maybe there are like, this person may think, or other people may always think like, oh, Libra probably is like with someone, or Libra's probably dating someone, but you probably haven't. You probably just been minding your business, being at home, and you're like, actually, no, I don't. Like I don't see anyone. I'm always just like alone, and like I actually don't do all that stuff. But sometimes people may just assume because you are a certain way, or you look a certain way, that you have all these, you know, options and people that you're interested in, and that's probably not the case. You're like, nope, I'm actually not talking to anyone, or like it's not like that. And so you guys are both thinking about each other. You may have been lurking or spying on them, and they've just been thinking about you and wondering maybe what you're up to, what you're doing. And emotionally, by the end of the week, you may have a dream, or both of you may dream about each other actually. And this person is going to start to really like look back at the past and see maybe like where certain moments that were really special to them, and that's going to really make them miss you. And you are kind of having this like urge, or like like you really do miss them, or you almost like long for them as well. So I do feel there's possibility here you guys can reconnect, or there is a very high chance you guys may like somehow start rebond again, or have a reconciliation, or like bump into each other possibly, because energetically, spiritually, you guys are already kind of thinking of each other and missing each other, whether you realize it or not. All right, so let's continue on and extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then followed up with your advice at the end, okay? So we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.